Ready to go. Hello everyone, ArchDraft here. Today I'm going to be showing you a game called Trepang2, or Trepang Squared. I'm going to be honest, not sure which it's supposed to be. It's stylized like that, but it's normally written out with the two just normally. Who knows? Anyways, it's a very fun first-person shooter with some horror elements. It's got bullet time, it's got cloaking ability, it's pretty fun. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and show you at least part of this mission. This is the second mission of the game. We are raiding this institute over here. Hopefully I can give you a good little idea of what the gameplay is going to look like. I'm not going to bother firing. There's not a reason to right now. There is the option to put like suppressors and stuff on weapons, but if you're going to start your mission like this, I'm not really sure the suppressor is going to matter all that much. I just don't see it. So stealth is an option, but that option's a lie. That's how I look at it. Oh my gosh, there's intel I missed. We'll worry about that later. Yeah, you can find little intel like that around the missions, but... There's! Ah, there we are. My cloaking active. We're gonna go ahead and take this guy as a hostage. And we're just gonna start showing you what the gameplay is really all about. And that is as much violence as possible. So if you enjoy games that are maybe a little violent, it's a pretty fun for that. And then you got the bullet time mechanic, that's pretty fun too. I think that's really what derives it, especially in like the later parts of the game. Like the bullet time mechanic, it's so much fun. Go ahead and disable that. Now there are attachments and stuff for weapons also. I didn't put any on, for starters, because they're like suppressors and stuff, that you can get, and I don't think there's much of a reason to, use a suppressor whenever this is how my mission's going. Where did you go? That's a pretty fun mechanic. That's how you deal with the riot shield people. You just slide into them and then you shoot them. There we go. Man, didn't get it. I didn't get the headshot. Dang. I was trying to go for the headshot because it's an achievement. And I figured if I was going to record a video, I might as well go for the achievement too. I didn't get it though. Some weapons have a scope. I probably should try it with a scope. Although aiming down sights is also not the most useful thing in this game. Unless you slow down for the shot. I don't think this level shows off many of the horror elements of the game. There's a lot of areas that kind of do a really good job of building tension, and then they'll do sometimes kind of a gimmicky fight, sometimes just a really just bullet sponge kind of boss fight against maybe special creatures or anomalies, they call them normally. And I tried again, and I missed. Is it? I saw it for a moment. Okay, can't find it. Don't worry about it right now. Wait, now I'm gonna look for it. Come I don't see it. Huh. Ah, there it is. Okay, so yeah, you can also dual wield weapons, which is also pretty fun. I prefer dual wielding the shotguns personally. I think that's the best. Then everything else I normally just don't dual wield. Of course, that's also because dual wielding shotguns is just kind of badass. Why wouldn't you want to? Hey, and then here's the weapon customization thing. I've got a longer barrel, I've got a suppressor. I'm not gonna put either of them on. I just kind of like the gun like this. Excuse me, sir? Thanks. Excuse me, sir? Excuse me? There we go. Excuse me, sir? The game's a little violent. I don't know if I said that earlier, but it's pretty violent. What is this? Okay. So yeah, there's little intel stuff just to give you a little more kind of lore about the world. Better idea what all's going on. It's literally only useful for this 1 second. For this moment, I'm going to be able to snipe a few enemies up there, and then it's never going to be useful again. Okay. That's exceeded its usefulness. We're going to go ahead and grab this back. Yeah, so we're a super soldier. That's why we're able to run in here with a bullet time or invisibility and just kill everything, including that table. I need a pistol. Doing pretty good everywhere else. Alright. Cool. Loop. Excuse me. This isn't great for long range. It tends to have kind of crazy recoil. But I normally don't stay that far range anyway, so I just use it. Where'd he go? Oh wait, and trigger it. Hold on. I triggered it now. Something back here? Could have fooled me. Or there was when I got it the first time around. Hard telling. hopefully you're getting a pretty good idea of what the game is. It's a lot of going around and shooting everything. And it's pretty fun. I've enjoyed my time playing it. I think I got about 9 hours and I've played through all the missions that are available. It's not a very long game. But there is some level of replayability if you enjoy going through getting collectibles and everything. I don't tend to mess with it most of the time, but it is a choice if you want to. Will you go down already? Oh my gosh, finally. Okay, cool. Gotta use you as a hostage for once. Another enemy somewhere. There he is. Special guy coming. Alright. Oh, I gotta go place a charge on the door. Forgot. Oh, you know what? We're really far into the video. I completely forgot I was supposed to talk about like the story and stuff of this game. Let's go ahead and do that for a second. You're working for this task force that's trying to take out this evil corporation. Yeah, that's about it. Cool. There's some neat little things in the story with the world building and stuff, but I mean, we really just covered what was important. Alright, cool. I think we'll probably call it there for showing this. I think you get the gist of the game pretty much. I didn't really show off much of the horror elements because I feel like it's one of those things where once you show the horror elements, they won't be as scary if you go to play it yourself. Maybe that's just a me thing, but I think the tension of the levels is pretty good, just not something that would make me be like, oh my gosh, I want to play through it again. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the footage of the game. Oh, wait, really quick before I do that. At the safe house, because anything about the safe house? Okay, here's the safe house. You can choose missions here. You get a board filled with high value targets. Some of them are only available on certain levels on certain difficulties. There's like a minimum difficulty that they will start appearing on, and that's generally hard, very hard, or extreme. And I'm just not gonna bother with that. Really, it's a fun game, but I enjoyed my time in a very reckless fashion. And I don't feel like being not reckless about it. You know what I mean? Like I could play to be good, or I could play to fuck around. And I've made my choice. Here's a little weapon customization things. You can do this ahead of time instead of doing it just whenever they pop up on the mission. Along with here, you can look through the weapons and items and just really gear up before the mission, kind of set up whatever playstyle you want to use. Again, I don't think stealth is worth it. Really not. There are a few times where it can help at least, like, start attacking a room, but it kind of falls apart pretty fast. So, I I just kind of stopped going for stealth. But yeah, alright, so that's that. There's a customization for your appearance and stuff. Uh, so you got all these choices. I have a lot of them because I beat the game. Beating the game gives you a bunch of them. And then I think the only other thing to show is that there's cheats that you can do just to mess around. There's an all weapons aim down sight. That's kind of neat. Unfortunately, aiming down sights really feels not that useful most of the time. Though I am curious what some of these weapons would look like if I aim down sights with them. So some guns do. I mean, I showed you with the DMR earlier. So like the rifle, you can get a time scope on it. Changes the gun model around a little bit, and you can do some shooting. Just don't think it matters most of the time. So I don't mess with it. Yeah. I think I covered pretty much everything that I really wanted to. It's a fun game. I really recommend it. It's not going to be particularly long, but I think for the quality of the game, how much fun I had with it, and the fact that there is some level of replayability, trying to make sure you gather all the extra collectibles and stuff, along with doing the harder difficulties to get the other high value targets. I think it's pretty justifiable, really. So I recommend it. I had a lot of fun with it. If I didn't, I wouldn't be showing it. So yeah, hope you enjoyed taking a look at this game. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit that like button. Maybe subscribe to the channel if you're feeling a little frisky, you know? And yeah, bye.